Hello, hello. Welcome to Rewire Your Mind. My name is Joey Hodges. Happy to see you. I'm glad you're here. Today, the topic is going to be building confidence, but more specifically, how to build confidence, how to build very strong confidence in yourself. So, first question I have to ask you is, how do you feel about where you are in your life right now? More importantly, how do you feel about where you are with your dreams, with your passions? Are you making the progress that you want to see? Are you truly taking steps towards achieving that thing and becoming that person? Maybe you are, but you know there's another level that you could take it to. But there is something within you. There is something holding you down. That something is probably a little bit of doubt, sprinkled in with some fears. But what it solely comes down to is your confidence in yourself, your belief in yourself, in your ability to create this life, to make this thing happen. And before I continue, I want you to know, which you probably already do, but maybe you don't because your mind has so many limiting beliefs that won't even allow you to believe this simple concept that anything is possible, that you can create any life you want, that you can become any type of person you want. You can become that best version. You can create that best life. You can have the best relationships. It's all possible. And that the only thing that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. So step one is to take ownership of that fact. Stop being a victim. Life is not happening to you, it is happening for you. Every struggle, every unfortunate circumstance or situation, everything that triggers you, everything that is negative is an opportunity for you to learn something, to grow in some way, to discover a part in your mind that you need to improve on. Every single one. And if you don't keep this top of mind, you're going to be a victim to life. And you're going to fall into these cycles. Because life is hard. And things will always continue to happen. Life is never just going to become easy when you have a strong, confident, loving relationship with yourself. Things will continue to happen. You will just be more prepared. You will be stronger. You will have the understanding that, yes, this sucks. This thing in my life is happening and it sucks. And it's hard. But it's got to happen because it's preparing you. It's preparing me for the life I'm supposed to live, for the purpose I got to fulfill. So that's the first thing, is understanding that fact. And once you have that as a complete understanding and you are living by that, the next thing is to build the confidence, to build the belief. Because confidence isn't just something you're given, you build it. Confidence is having a stack of proof, of actions that you are who you say you are, that you are that person, that you do those things. Maybe the reason you aren't so confident, you don't believe you can do these things, is because you haven't done them. Who would have known? Your mind isn't dumb. You can't just convince it of something that is not. You need to prove to yourself that you can do it by doing the damn thing. I'm not saying by achieving the life and then once you have it, you'll believe it, but I'm saying by being that person who is living that life, whatever your dream life is, the person living that life, what do they do on a daily basis? What are their habits? How do they treat people? How do they treat themselves? How do they act and react? How do they live? That is who you need to work on being. Once you can be that person, you will become that person. And you have the confidence and the belief of knowing that that life is already yours. That you just got to keep doing what you're doing. And you can see the fruit of the seeds that you reap, of the work that you put in. Okay? So right there, action builds confidence. And action kills doubts. It kills fear. Now, next up, this is where it gets real serious. This is where it takes a very deep understanding and a deep intentionality with yourself. Okay? And it's doing the inner work of rewiring your mind. It's doing the meditations, doing the journaling, figuring out why you are the way you are. Because, yes, it could be because of the past months and years that you said you were going to do that thing and you didn't do it. And you said you're going to stop doing these things, but you kept doing them. But it also is probably a mix of the way you grew up, the things you were told, the way people made you feel. And you may have never realized it, but it's trained your mind to think that extraordinary things and the highest echelons of life aren't for you and that they're not possible. Okay, so there's inner work that you have to do to figure out why it is you think these things, and then start to tell yourself repeatedly that that is not the truth, that that is not who you are. That is a program of the past. That is the past you. You can be a new you. So there's the balance of taking action in your life and creating your dream life, but then also of doing the inner work and being gentle and kind with yourself and getting to truly know yourself. But at the end of the day, I could talk to you about confidence, forever. You still may never change because it all comes down to you simply waking up. Wake up. Listen to me. You're right here. You're listening to me. You're in this space. You're in this environment. You're listening to these things. You're looking for something. Maybe you've watched plenty of videos like this. Maybe you've listened to plenty of podcasts. You've done these things and you still find yourself in the same place. You got to wake up. Nobody and no one can help you, can change your life, can do the work for you. It is up to you. You got to take ownership. If you want better, a better life, a better mind, better relationships, you have to make them happen. Okay? And listen, I'm just going to tell you this one more time because I feel you might need to hear it. But it's possible. No matter where the hell you are right now in your life, you can change it all. You can create whatever you want in this life. And I know I keep saying this, but I need you to understand it. The reason I can tell you this so confidently and with conviction is because I did it. I lived it. I was depressed. I was full of anxiety. I hated myself. No relationship, no trust, no respect. Every day that I lived, I was doing things that I was telling myself not to do. And I was not doing the things I told myself to do every single day for months and months. And I know what it feels like to think change isn't possible. But you don't have to think it. You don't have to believe it because you're not. But understand that actions, like I told you before, actions lead to confidence. They lead to results. All right? They lead to changing your damn life. Now, I don't know what you're feeling right now, but if you're ready to make a change, don't wait. Right now, pull out a piece of paper. Write down what that life looks like for you, what that person looks like. Get real clear on that. That's the first step, is getting real clear on where it is you want to be. All right? And then create an action plan. What does that person look like? What does their day look like? What does their life look like? Get very specific. And then set goals that align with that. And then every single day, work your ass off. Read that piece of paper. Know that you are meant for more. And that the life you're living, the way you are mentally, is not what it has to be forever. And settling for that is not an option. And listen, if there is anything, and I mean anything, that I can do, or that you want to ask me or anything, send me a message. I want to talk to you.